In the state of Texas, 1 in 5 students is an English language learner. This astonishing statistic is a true testament to the ever-changing landscape of public school education and the need to account for increasing diversification in the classroom. This speech and remarks delivered will outline the most prudent strategies to champion the needs of those in unfamiliar environments. My name is Courtney Rupaw, and I'm a master's candidate for the degree in Curriculum and Instruction with a concentration in early childhood education at Stephen F. Austin State University. I have served as a teacher for 5 years and currently teach pre-kindergarten for Pasadena Independent School District in Houston, Texas. My role as an elementary school educator affords the opportunity to support newcomers and ELL students through their educational journey in grade school. I would like to share vital information on best practices, teaching methods, and challenges of serving a bilingual population with you today. The current state of ELL education in Texas is evolving. According to the Texas Education Agency, Latinx students are the fastest growing population in public schools, but consistently perform poorly on state assessments. This unfortunate yet challenging circumstance is attributed to poverty and insufficient attendance. This assertion was also supported by Ms. Rogers, a bilingual teacher that I work with. During my interview with her, a transient lifestyle, such as constant employment changes, was identified as the primary reason for lapses in learning. Another challenge faced by ELL students is the lack of motivation. As educators, we strive to engage our classes in the learning process by providing various modalities that make curriculum accessible and less cumbersome. The quest to raise awareness about the struggles of ELLs in the Texas public school system will show empathy, conveying motivation is linked to development in socio-emotional skills. Our top priority should always be to account for a child's emotional needs first, for expecting any progress academically. Furthermore, creating a comfortable classroom environment for ELL students can be a challenging endeavor. The goal is to encourage ELL students not to be afraid to make mistakes and promote use of their new language. When speaking with Ms. Rogers, it was confirmed that ELL students often feel awkward in their new surroundings and desperately looking for a sense of belonging and acceptance. The task of differentiating instruction for ELL students is an obstacle encountered every day. Due to the varying backgrounds of ELL students, teachers are prompted to utilize a flexible approach to education and be mindful of factors such as educational background, socioeconomic status, culture, and social experiences. It is reported that self-contained elementary school teachers accommodate more than 10 ELL students a day, a startling fact that indicates support and additional resources are needed. After conducting and reviewing research on the plight ELL students in Texas face daily, a call to action and reform is appropriate and imperative. Despite the allocated resources provided across the state addressing the needs of this growing population of students, there is still an evident discrepancy between the accessibility of education ELL students receive and that of their English-speaking peers. Measures and instructional strategies to address this issue should be implemented and implored to ensure equality. This collective effort is also important to secure socio-emotional growth and development. As educators, we take an oath to protect the rights of all students, and any missed opportunity to do so is detrimental to their progress. To approach this dilemma, I propose interventions and strategies that will result in greater academic achievement in the learning process. Regarding poor performance on state assessments and other activities, the strategy of ongoing informal exercises, such as a science experiment, will demonstrate knowledge of concepts in a hands-on, engaging manner. This method of instruction eliminates feelings of uncertainty ELL students may have due to the language barrier. They have a chance to explore materials and interact with others in a way that is positive and favorable to their curiosity. The incorporation of these activities permits teachers the opportunity to quickly assess whether a concept is understood. This data caters to individual needs and prevents below standard performance because of inadequate knowledge. The decline in attendance can be rectified by implementing outreach efforts such as the Right Track program. This program sought to provide transportation services to children living in poor conditions while simultaneously learning English. The willingness to utilize an alternative means to attend school results in the closure of the achievement gap between EL students and their peers. A failure to motivate EL students can be alleviated by integrating learning practices such as games. To specifically build vocabulary skills, the teacher can introduce bingo. Each student will be given a card with words in English and a picture to visually represent the term. When 5 consecutive words are called, a winner can be determined. The bingo game is beneficial because it further exposes EL students to the English language and provides a fun and entertaining way to maintain an interest in learning. The socioeconomic needs of EL students can be accounted for by implementing a system of checking in. The teacher poses the question of how do you feel, and the student posts a smile or a frown face to the board as their response. Regardless of the student's response, the teacher allocates time to meet with them to discuss any problems, questions, or concerns. This effort to build a caring relationship with ELL students is inclusive and acknowledges their feelings. This strategy should be utilized because it results in an invaluable sense of trust and mutual respect. Any concerns about differentiated instruction can be diminished by flexible grouping. The arrangement of groups is based on an individual skill set in various content areas. Students get to focus on areas of strength and weakness with peers of similar ability. Differentiated instruction can be presented in several ways, such as technology, literacy, resources that reflect the home culture of a student, such as the book Dragones y Tacos, and project-based learning. These effective and meaningful options result in a memorable experience for ELL students and build connections in the classroom and beyond. Moreover, to further advocate for EL's needs, the Texas Education Board should mandate that all teachers attend professional development opportunities that present and discuss ideas eliciting English proficiency and success in the classroom. As an educator, it is crucial to allocate time during the school year to collaborate with others on a pressing matter. Such immediate action sends a powerful message to all stakeholders that additional support should not be bestowed upon selected groups but to everyone. The continued persistence to alter and adjust bilingual education in Texas public schools is an honorable and moral feat. The proposals in this speech and contributions made to the field of education are immeasurable and should be considered to avoid the pitfalls of inaction toward students deserving of a bright future. Thank you for listening to my speech.